Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Alan Troop, reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Monday, November 4th. Tonight, we report on how Evan Savoy pleaded guilty to a murder he committed 10 years ago, and a business owner hopes the public can help police catch a thief. In sports, Bob Kirkpatrick reports on the latest results of the Columbia Basin football and soccer. And our spotlight story tonight is about how Ephrata students learn more about careers in aviation. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight. When he was 13, he was found guilty of murdering 13-year-old Craig Sorger in Oasis Park in Ephrata. 10 years later, Evan Savoy pleaded guilty to the murder. The 23-year-old man pleaded guilty to murder in the second degree in Grant County Superior Court this morning. Savoy was facing a second trial for murder in the first degree for killing Sorger. The Washington State Court of Appeals overturned Savoy's first conviction in 2011, ruling a closed hearing violated Savoy's rights. Now Savoy faces between 12 years and 21 years in prison when he is sentenced. He has already served 5 years after initially being sentenced to 26 years in prison after a jury found him guilty of murder in the first degree. Savoy and Jake Eakin were 12 years old when they beat and stabbed Sorger to death. Savoy dropped a rock on the victim's head and pressured Eakin to take part. For more information on the murder and court case, you can visit us online at ifiber1.com/news. With our ballots due tomorrow, there are a number of initiatives we can vote on. Now a local group is working on creating an initiative to help people keep their homes. Here with the story is Jeff Chu.
Danny Bolliard, former Grant County Republican chairwoman, gathered petition signatures Thursday to get Initiative 601 on the November 2014 ballot. I-601 would allow taxpayers to pay county property tax any amount, anytime, if paid electronically. Bolliard's Yes on I-601 group must gather 246,372 valid voter signatures by year's end. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thank you, Jeff. A man stole money from the Glass House Car and Dog Wash Friday afternoon, then took his vehicle through the car wash. A large man, described as Samoan or Hispanic, and standing about 6 foot 6 inches tall, walked into the office of the car wash and stole the money from the till and the money from the tip jar. According to business owner Travis Palmer, said the suspect walked out of the office and got into a white Jeep with a black top at the neighboring restaurant Rock Top Bar and Grill. The video shows the man start the Jeep and drive around the back and use the car wash. No one was hurt or threatened during the theft. The Moses Lake police responded and began investigating the theft. But Palmer is hoping the public can help provide a name to go with the surveillance video and says people are helping through Facebook. If anyone has information about the suspect or the theft, Captain Dave Sands asked them to call the Moses Lake Police at 509-764-3887 or 509-762-1116. Big Bend Community College will be hosting a Veterans Day social tomorrow. There will be a presentation by Jennifer Allison Ord on navigating the Veterans Administration system at 1 p.m. in the Student Success Center in Building 1400. She is a transitional patient advocate for the Spokane Veterans Administration Medical Center. Big Bend students are also invited to join the Veterans Club. Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day, or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We will be back after these messages with the latest from our iFIBER One Weather Center, sports, and more news.